Sometimes, the most surprising stories come from the most unlikely places. That's exactly what makes Roofman one of the standout films to emerge from this year's Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF. Director Derek Cianfrance, best known for emotionally intense dramas like Blue Valentine and The Place Beyond the Pines, shifts gears in a fascinating way with this one, and it's sparking some major conversations among film lovers. But here's where it gets interesting. Roofman isn't just tragic or brooding, it's hopeful, and that's not something you'd usually expect from a Cianfrance film. The movie tells the almost unbelievable true story of Jeffrey Manchester, played by Channing Tatum, a charming, well-mannered thief who escapes from prison only to secretly live inside a closed Toys R Us store. There, tucked between aisles of toy trucks and board games, he becomes entangled in an unexpected romance with one of the employees, portrayed by Kirsten Dunst. It's a mesmerizing blend of true crime intrigue and offbeat romantic comedy, filled with empathy and humor rather than just darkness. By the time the credits roll, you're left with something Cianfrance rarely serves up: genuine optimism. And for Tatum, this might just be the most heartfelt performance of his career. After sharing my initial TIFF impressions of the film, I had the chance to sit down with both Tatum and Dunst for an in-depth chat. The chemistry between the two on-screen is undeniable, but hearing them talk about it off-screen made it even clearer how much thought went into their dynamic. Dunst reflected on Cianfrance's directorial style, saying it fits seamlessly into her long list of collaborations with strong, visionary filmmakers. Tatum, who didn't just star in the movie but also served as a producer, spoke passionately about how Jeffrey Manchester's story resonated with him as a father, particularly the character's longing to reconnect with his estranged daughter. His attachment to the role comes across as deeply personal. Later, I caught up with Lakeith Stanfield, who brings warmth and wit to his role as Manchester's old war buddy, the guy who helps our sympathetic thief stay one step ahead of trouble with a few well-timed forged documents. Stanfield opened up about how natural the camaraderie with Tatum felt during filming, and praised Cianfrance's directing style for making the entire cast feel both comfortable and creatively free. For an actor of Stanfield's subtlety, that says a lot. You can watch all of these interviews above. They're well worth your time. And then the big question: will you be checking out Roofman in theaters? This movie might just surprise you. It's romantic, tense, tender, and unexpectedly funny. A perfect balance that few filmmakers manage to achieve. I'd call it one of Cianfrance's most accessible gems yet. But here's a thought that might stir some debate. Has Channing Tatum finally stepped into his defining dramatic role? Or do you think audiences will always see him as the fun-loving leading man from his earlier films? Drop your take in the comments. I'd love to hear how you think Roofman fits into his evolving career. About the author, Editor-in-Chief Joe Blow. Favorite films: Goodfellas, A Clockwork Orange, Boogie Nights, Goldfinger, Casablanca, Scarface 1983, Heat, The Guns of Navarone, The Dirty Dozen, Pulp Fiction, Taxi Driver, Blade Runner, and just about any classic film noir. Passions, movies, of course, collecting vinyl, a lifelong fascination with James Bond, classic Hollywood biographies, the Bret Easton Ellis podcast, every 1960s British pop group ever assembled. Every 1980s new wave anthem, yes, even the terrible ones. And, naturally, Tom frigging Cruise.